Okay. Maybe a black screen or something. Let me make sure I got the leaders right. Arenti is blue, Forge. EOD is a red shipmaster. Okay, man, we're good. Alright, so we have double marine opener here for Arenti. Which is not always the choice, especially with Forge. You kind of expect to get a little bit more map control with a scout, but double marine is fine. Obviously, Ghost here opener for EOD, as you guys can see.
Ready for duty.
Marine. Still being built. Actually sends a grunt down here first and is going to get reinforced with this Ghost, it looks like. Or is this Ghost going somewhere else? Ghost is going to reinforce and kill that Marine. It's one dead. Now it kind of comes down to the minis. This Marine is kind of sneaked through the teleporter here. Try to go for a mini. What were the bans? I think it was Trox and Ship, but it's only a one-way ban. It's not a two-way ban in this tournament. So if you pick, like I think Arenti banned Trox. So he can go Trox if he wants, but EOD cannot. I think EOD banned Shipmaster, but he can still play Shipmaster. It's a one-way ban. So, a little different.
Extractor upgrade complete.
In case you guys are curious. Leaders only banned for the opponent. Each player gets one band. See? And Highway's a map pick. Okay. Just so we're all clear. So, getting minis, it looks like they've each took one on either side. Nothing crazy going on so far, so it's basically a trade. Shippy ain't even as bad as Vori, but Vori is not banned, but Combat Spoils is. So you can play Vori if you want, but you cannot pick Combat Spoils as your first leader point. Actually, you cannot pick Combat Spoils until the very end of the game. That's the last leader point you can get. But no one picks Vori just because of that. This is what makes Vori Vori. Getting a little scout off here, so he sees the War Council, which means you know Honor Guard is coming. I would be surprised if we saw infantry out of Forge. So you see the Forge Hog, you probably are just going to go Jackrabbit spam, which makes the most sense. It requires you to get upgrade on Jackrabbit, most likely, because you need the vision, plus the healing is nice. Extra little, tiny little pea shooter damage. This thing will die the moment it's seen. It's so close to red bar. Mercenary Rage is here. It's going to go straight for the main? Is that what's going on? Yeah, Arenti, you need a watchtower, bud. Always want to just build a watchtower early on, no matter what. Against Shipmaster, for this reason. And now it's going to be a little too late. He's trying to go turret, but which is obviously also needed.
Our base is under attack.
EOD is getting no control behind this, which I agree with. He's trying to auto-cancel, but it's going to take so long to kill that mini. It's not even worth it. This you have to deal with. That's your only gen as well. Jackrabbits are now going to be coming in, do a little bit of damage. He is also going to have... oh, there's the upgrade Jackrabbits. Okay, so Watchtower isn't necessary now. So he went turret first, because he knew Watchtowers were... the upgraded Jackrabbits are coming in. He probably... Does EOD decide to sacrifice his hero to kill that gen? The answer is no. I don't think he had quite enough damage on it. But he does have double node behind this, so it's not a complete waste. Building double turrets again for a little bit of defense, which is obviously good. Honor Guard is back. He's got to avoid the army now. He doesn't have any way out. He doesn't have extract anymore. So he's kind of just sitting here. Shield is back. At this point, you probably want to go kill minis with this Honor Guard. I don't think you want to engage the army. Another node there from EOD. Trying to get it taken back. So these can't grab the nodes themselves, but they can't decap. So it's not quite enough damage to kill in one slice, which is bad because it'll obviously heal up. And he's not quite fast enough to outrun this army either. I think they're the same speed tier at this point. He's going to try to get in the garrison. No, he's going to put a grunt in. Oh, he's going to try to slam with the beam. I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill the hero, though. Because the honor guard wasn't shooting it. If the honor guard was hitting it, which he obviously can't micro during the beam, then he would have probably killed that. But either way, there's ghosts here. Or there's one, never mind. He actually might be able to kill enough here. The honor... Don't know if the Forchog took a grunt shot or not. As you guys can see, the Jackrabbits decap these nodes, which is still good because it takes away some of the power income from your opponent. Obviously, always a good thing. First Expo getting taken there from EOD is actually going War Council because he's about to grab Tech 2 because he's out of those node control. And plus, he didn't have to upgrade the Scout upgrade. 450 that Arenti used. Grabs that node back, that's very big. Even if it gets decapped, it's still good for node leader point progression. He's also way ahead of Arenti already on leader point progression. Getting into Tech 2, going triple gen plus raid camp, so he's probably going to go Hunter. Mercenary Wrath coming in. Trying to go back for that red bar gen from earlier. He's waiting for Mercenary Wrath. There it is. EOD's getting awfully close to Spirit Support too. Probably once he gets this gen, he'll have it. You know he doesn't have Beam, but I actually think he might be able to save this because of Spirit Support. He does have the eco for it. Engineer is coming out as well. The gen does go down. Already hitting his second gen. If there's a Hunter coming out of here, you might have a better chance, but is there a scatter bomb is the question. With the Spirit Support plus the Hunter, it's going to be hard to push into this. Plus, especially with that extra engineer. Does have Extract again. He's going to bring the Honor Guard back after killing the gen twice. There's a lot of power. There's the second Hunter. So this base is pretty well fortified now. You can use the Honor Guard around the map to kill out minis, kill out any other random units you find. Still no nodes taken because they were all decapped by Arenti. Even if he can't capture himself, takes them away from EOD like we talked about. Obviously a very good thing. These engineers are now going to start to stack because Spirit Support's on hold command. 4 engineers are ready. Does have Extract, and now he does Vet 1. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Honor Guard just mowing down that Hunter, or that Forchog. Now he just goes for the Expo. What's for defending it? The answer is nothing. Trying to go into Warthogs, but I think Warthogs are a complete waste at this point. There's really nothing that he could do, honestly. Because these Hunters are just going to get too much. Banshee's coming in for the base damage. Going for a Foundry in case he went going against air. Covering all his bases so far. This looks like it's going to go to the game 3, guys. I don't see a way out of this for Arenti. It's going to be down to 1 gen again after this. Hunter in the garrison so tough. He's Jackrabbits are nothing here. Does do a Kodiak drop, but I don't know if that's going to matter much. You can just pretty much walk up to the Kodiaks at this point. God, yeah, it's just totally doomed. Very well done by EOD. That Shipmaster is very strong.